Did you know octopuses are ocean geniuses? Unveiling the underwater masterminds.
Hey, sea sleuths and lovers of all things extraordinary, get ready to be mind-blown by the mastermind of the sea, the octopus. With their wriggly arms and bulbous heads, they might look a little odd, but don't underestimate these squishy brainiacs. Octopuses have not one, not two, but 9 brains. That's right, each of their 8 arms has a mini-brain, allowing them to multitask like no other creature on Earth. While one arm cracks open a clam, another might be scouting for predators, and another could be exploring cave formations, all at the same time. And if that wasn't impressive enough, these clever cephalopods have 3 hearts pumping blue blood through their veins, ensuring they're well oxygenated when jetting through the cold ocean depths. Their unique blood contains a copper-rich protein called hemocyanin, which is more efficient at transporting oxygen in chilly environments compared to our iron-based hemoglobin. This remarkable adaptation enables octopuses to thrive in waters that would chill us to the bone. So next time you're feeling multitasked out, just think of the octopus and its incredible biological wizardry. Isn't nature just full of surprises?
What's the world's biggest underwater treasure? It's not gold.
Get ready to dive into an underwater mystery that's as vast as the ocean itself. Have you ever daydreamed about finding treasure on the seabed? Perhaps gold coins from a sunken pirate ship, or sparkling jewels lost in time? Well, the ocean does hold treasure, but it's not what you would expect. The real treasure is a natural wonder called the Great Barrier Reef. Located off the coast of Australia, this reef is the largest living structure on Earth. It's so big that it can be seen from space. Now, that's something you don't find in your everyday treasure chest. This colorful underwater kingdom is home to thousands of species of marine life. It stretches over 2,300 kilometers. That's like driving from New York to Orlando. The Great Barrier Reef is not just another spot on the map. It's a vital part of the ocean's ecosystem. But here's a twist. This treasure is in trouble. Pollution and climate change are threatening its survival. So, while it may not make you rich with gold, the Great Barrier Reef's existence is worth more than any treasure. It's a living, breathing gem that we need to protect. Now that's a fact as deep as the sea itself, and it's our job to make sure this underwater treasure lasts for generations to come.
Squid's glowing secret. What makes them ocean's living lights?
Set sail with me on a journey beneath the ocean waves, where darkness reigns supreme. But it's not just darkness down there. There's a light show you wouldn't believe is real unless you saw it with your own eyes. It's not from a submarine or divers, but from squids. Squids. Yes, squids, those slippery sea creatures. Deep in the sea, many squid species emit an otherworldly glow. This phenomenon is called bioluminescence, and it's like nature's own version of a neon sign. Squids use this magical ability for camouflage, to scare off predators, and even to communicate with each other in the deep blue sea. The light comes from a chemical reaction inside their bodies, and it's so bright that you can sometimes see the glow from the surface of the water on a dark night. So next time you gaze at the vast ocean, remember that beneath its waves is a spectacular light show put on by one of the sea's most interesting performers. The squid might just be the ocean's most brilliant secret keeper, lighting up the underwater world in ways we're only beginning to understand.
Did you know the moon has its own waterfalls? Prepare to be astonished.
Think you know everything about our celestial neighbor, the moon? Well, brace yourself. There's something happening up there that's more surprising than a rabbit in a magician's hat. Believe it or not, the moon has its very own waterfalls. But before you imagine cascading rivers glistening in the moonlight, let's set things straight. These lunar waterfalls aren't flowing with water, they're streams of moon dust. Due to the moon's much weaker gravity, tiny particles leap and bound across the surface, like whimsical dancers, creating the illusion of flowing streams. Every time a meteoroid hits the moon's surface, it kicks up dust that can glide across the landscape, sometimes for kilometers due to the low gravity, looking like a slow-motion waterfall. Who would have imagined moonwalks could include witnessing such a dazzling spectacle? So the next time you look up at the moon, remember it's got more secrets than meets the eye. It may be a silent guardian of the night, but it's got some moves that could make Earth's waterfalls green with envy.
Why don't bears get tooth decay? The sweet truth uncovered.
Think about the last time you had a sweet treat. Maybe it was a piece of candy or a slice of cake. Now, after snacking, you were probably reminded to brush your teeth to prevent cavities, right? But there's a creature out in the wild, gorging on honey, berries, and even raiding beehives, and yet never brushing its teeth. I'm talking about bears. Have you ever wondered, why don't bears get tooth decay with all that sugar in their diet? Well, scientists have, and they've discovered something remarkable. Bears have special properties in their saliva that actually help prevent cavities. Their saliva is more alkaline than ours, which helps neutralize the acids produced by all those sweet snacks. Plus, the constant chewing of rough materials like tree bark and other fibrous foods works like a natural toothbrush, scrubbing their chompers clean. So, while bears indulge in their sugary feasts, nature has equipped them with the perfect dental defense system. No toothbrushes, no floss, no dentist trips needed in the bear world.
Ever seen a rainbow that's not a bow? The rare and marvelous sight.
Hey everyone, did you ever wonder if all rainbows are shaped like a majestic arc? What if I told you there's a rainbow that breaks all the rules we thought we knew? It's not a bow, it's not bent, and it'll make you question your eyes. This rare phenomenon is called a circumhorizontal arc, or sometimes a fire rainbow for its intense colors. Picture this, a day with a perfect blue sky, speckled with a few high-altitude cirrus clouds. These clouds are like nature's canvas, made up of tiny ice crystals. When the sun shines at just the right angle, it hits the ice crystals, and boom, you get a brilliant splash of colors stretched across the sky, like a massive, multicolored brushstroke. It's literally like a piece of rainbow lying flat across the sky, defying gravity. But here's the kicker. You can only see this masterpiece in certain parts of the world, and when the sun is higher than 58 degrees above the horizon. So, keep your eyes peeled on those sunny days. You might just catch nature's rare art show.
Water that catches fire? Dive into the fiery depths of nature.
Have you ever seen water burn? It sounds impossible, right? After all, water is used to put out fires. But there's a place on Earth where water literally catches fire. Welcome to the Firewater Pond in Taiwan, where methane gas bubbles through the water and can be lit by a simple match. This strange and fascinating phenomenon is caused by natural gases seeping up from the ground below, meeting the water in the pond. When the gas reaches the surface, it mixes with oxygen, and with just a spark, you have fire dancing on water. It's a bizarre sight that seems to defy the basic laws of nature we've all learned. It reminds us that our planet is full of mysteries waiting for us to explore. Remember, the world isn't always as it appears. Sometimes it has a few fiery surprises up its sleeve.
This creature lived so long, it saw the satellites go up.
Let me blow your mind with a little-known fact about an ancient creature that's seen more history than any other living being. Imagine having a lifespan so vast, you witness the construction of pyramids and the launch of satellites into space. That's right, I'm talking about the incredible giant tortoises. These gentle giants are the wisest old-timers of the animal kingdom, with some individuals reaching over 180 years old. One notorious tortoise named Adwaita is even said to have lived for 255 years. Their secret to a long life could teach us a thing or two about slowing down and enjoying the journey. So, whenever you feel rushed, just think of these chill tortoises who take life at their own pace and have seen the world change in unimaginable ways.
What if I told you the Earth is not actually an exact sphere?
Hey everyone! Have you ever wondered why our planet looks so perfectly round in pictures? Well, the truth might surprise you. Despite what many think, Earth is not a perfect sphere. It's time to dig a bit deeper into this fascinating fact. Our planet is actually shaped more like a slightly squashed ball. Think of it like an orange that's a bit flatter on the top and bottom. This shape is called an oblate spheroid. But why isn't Earth a perfect circle? The main reason is its rotation. The speed at which the Earth spins causes it to bulge out at the equator due to centrifugal force. The diameter of the Earth at the equator is about 42.72 kilometers larger than the pole-to-pole diameter. That's like adding an extra 3-mile-long bridge's end-to-end to the width. So the next time you look at a globe or see a picture of Earth, remember that our home is kind of like a chubby checker that's been sitting too long in the sun. A little bit flatter at the poles and wider at the waistline. Isn't it fascinating how even our planet has its own unique shape? Share this cool fact with your friends and keep wondering about the amazing world we live in.
Did you know your brain is super elastic?
Once upon a time, people thought our brain stops making new neurons when we are adults. But guess what? They were wrong. Our brains are more like super stretchy slime than we ever imagined. This fun fact is called neuroplasticity, and it means our brains can change and learn new things all our lives, no matter how old we are. So, when you learn something new, like how to ride a bike, play a new tune on the piano, or even a new word in a different language, your brain is actually creating new connections. Cool, right? This means you should never stop being curious or trying new things, because your brain loves it and you can become smarter every day. How awesome is that for motivation? So remember, your brain is like the coolest, stretchiest slime, always ready to grow and learn. Follow me for more fun facts.